Hi, SourceFed Movie Club.
Hello.
So this week we watched Escape from LA. The synopsis was, Snake Plissken is once again called in by the United States government to recover a potential doomsday device from Los Angeles, now on an autonomous island where the undesirables are deported. Ooh. Now, straight out, I friggin' loved it. But the cast actually is what made me love it. It's a B movie, and it had everyone that I expected to be in a B movie.
Starring Kurt Russell and Kurt Russell's mullet.
And Kurt Russell's mullet.
Unfortunately, his dimples didn't make an appearance in this movie, though. I was a little disappointed. Yeah. I just don't understand why, when it comes to tough guy movies, why do you always have to talk like this?
Oh, it's awesome. I friggin'
I don't
loved
understand it. It's like every bad guy or every tough guy has laryngitis. I don't understand it. Really
no one can breathe in the future.
Exactly.
Yeah. And he was tough. Grew up with asthma, right?
That's why he's so angry. Just a second. Anyway. I'm gonna kick your ass in a minute.
So obviously, no matter what, everyone has a great time watching this movie, because you can watch it and laugh at it. It's great. But of course, it also starred Steve Buscemi, which I love. He played a really good weasel.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh,
great weasel.
Yeah. Steve Buscemi is awesome at those roles, actually. I love Steve Buscemi in those kind of rap roles.
Yeah,
He's just good at it.
I love when they have you seen the ones where they switch the eyes with someone else?
No, seriously?
Oh,
that'd
God,
be
it's so good. Yeah, so good. It also starred Peter Fonda from Easy Rider. A lot of us, that's a little bit before our time, but it was out there.
Yeah, I had no idea who he really was.
Yeah, exactly, right. Cliff Robertson, we didn't really know too much. Valerie, Stacy Keach, actually everybody knows that guy in a lot of those movies.
Actually, this movie had a ton of those guys from those movies where it was just like, oh, that's that guy that was that bad guy in that one movie where they did that.
They had the whole cast of the henchmen. The henchmen.
Yeah,
for
that
Hershey.
Was the entire casting. It was Kurt Russell and henchmen.
It was fantastic. Of course, it also had Pam Grier was actually fantastic. I love her. I think she's great. She played Hershey, and she's in a lot of stuff like Jackie Brown, which I don't know if you've seen that. I loved it.
Yeah, I did. I haven't actually seen it, but I know it's showing every time.
But yeah, but you're not big into like some of those movies anyway. But it was awesome. I loved it.
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell. Oh man, I wish they did a lot more with Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell. Oh yeah, he's great. I love Bruce Campbell. I mean, Army of Darkness. I mean, seriously, it's so funny because this particular time frame. Yeah,
Bruce Campbell.
Yeah, he's so awesome. I love Bruce Campbell in these movies. I was actually disappointed though that you couldn't even really recognize him, and that he has such a small role.
Small role. That was such a great. See, the whole movie seemed to have everything crammed into it, right?
Totally. Yeah.
I think they could have really expanded on that whole surgery thing. I loved it personally.
That was actually a really good.
Great part of the movie.
I really loved.
They had
that part
so
of the
many
movie.
things to go put in this movie.
Super creepy and kind of really good. And also another part of the movie that I actually really enjoyed or that I thought they did well on was the whole the. I'm gonna scratch you, and we're gonna give you the flu.
The flu.
Just kidding. We're actually dying. Yeah, that was awesome. I didn't see that coming. I thought that was actually quite brilliant. But when it came down to the whole movie, I mean, it was one of those movies you can't possibly expect anything or take anything seriously. It was classic B movie.
SourceFed and Phil Franco, they always mention that in the movies, it's those kind of movies you sit down and we had a bottle of wine while watching this and so on. It was so much fun. We actually had to stop it halfway through.
Yeah.
But it was great. We actually had a great time. We sat down, we laughed at it, we had a great time. By the way, Kurt Russell, I don't know if you knew this, but he was actually up for the role of Han Solo.
Yeah.
Right. Kurt Russell
totally
as Han Solo. Put that in your brain.
Oh no. There's only one Han.
Anyway, it was great.
Yeah.
Other than that, I loved every B movie fun part of it because what I loved about this is done by John Carpenter. By the way, he wrote it with Kurt Russell. That disappointed you. Yeah. I loved it. I love that it was made by B movie people for B movie people, starring B movie people. Bruce Campbell. I mean. Again, right? It was made knowing what it was. It was very much like Evil Dead, with Bruce Campbell, of course.
Yeah.
It was very much like Evil Dead, where Evil Dead was the B movie of the horror movies of that time, and it was so campy and lovable. Yeah. This one was the Die Hard.
It was but it was trying to be taken seriously, and that's
it was not.
Yes,
it was not. Surfing?
Oh, come on. Okay.
That was not serious at all.
LA is like such a cool place that has the best hang gliding and surfing in the entire world, apparently, in this little
I love
island of hell. But yeah, it was and Topper Harley.
Topper Harley. Where was she from, man? I immediately I recognize her from Hot Shots.
Yeah.
What was the hell was her name anyway?
I can't even remember. I always, when I think of her, I think of bacon and eggs.
Yeah, it's frying on the stomach, right? Remember that chick from? Oh my god, it was so much fun. Topper. So good.
You have to stop running, Topper. Anyway, sorry guys.
It was awesome. Just the inclusion of her in that just made me
it was even funny. And then the whole thing, he's not as bad when you actually figure out what this world is about. That was freaking awesome. It's one of those things where you just have to laugh.
Yeah, it was very laughable. It was great. I loved it. Overall, I had a blast watching this movie. It was so much fun.
I think I just spent most of the movie going, oh my god.
Oh, it's so great. Oh, and by the way, if nobody realized, like right at the beginning, it showed you that the year that this is shot at is supposed to be in the near future. 2013. Of course, everybody saw that.
Yeah.
Of course, that's the near future for them, where they have like the holodeck. Where does that come from? Just like a big click, 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 click technology. I
would so use that for work.
Yeah.
I'd be like,
I'm actually here.
Yeah, exactly. That'd be awesome.
It was great. Like some of the technology they had, of course, what they thought the future was going to look like. It was kind of like some of those pictures where you see from like the 40s and 50s of what their image of the future was so way off. It's ridiculous.
Everybody owns a DeLorean.
Yeah.
You know.
And this one was no different. I loved it. And they spent the whole first like 10 minutes trying to set up the scene, and it was so obvious, you know, like, and the guy reads his bio in front of him while he's getting carted off in those in the handcuffs, right?
So bad. And the whole like getting electrocuted in front of children while children are waiting to be deported because, you know, children are evil.
Yeah. Oh, they had everything from like red meat to they got deported for anything, like atheism.
If you cuss,
atheism, anything.
Like, it was
just wearing furs. Like, I think they just randomly threw in stuff that people like to do.
In there too?
Yeah, drinking, drugs, cigarettes.
So deported.
Unbelievable. Yeah, we're in there for sure. Yeah. We're in there for sure. We're deported.
Secure place. Yeah.
Anyway, overall, I know it's not usually your kind of movie.
Not at all. It was funny though. Like there were parts you couldn't deny.
Yeah,
that was just one of those burst out laughing out loud because it was just so stupid, but so funny.
I'm pretty easy to please when it comes to movies like that. I enjoyed it because I loved to laugh at it. I totally knew what I was getting into when I was getting into it. I still haven't seen the first one, Escape from New York.
Yeah,
I gotta watch that. Because if it's anything like this one, I gotta watch it.
Classic guys movie.
Yeah,
I don't know how many women will really like this movie, but I mean, it was funny.
It was great.
But I mean, I really had a hard time when I went to Tim Hortons this morning, not ordering my coffee like this. I want a breakfast combo.
Call me Steak.
Hold the snake.
Hold the snake. I loved it. But the cast overall, good. Right?
Yeah, actually, good casting.
Story awful.
Yeah, I just wish that, you know, Kurt Russell has cute dimples. It's just sad when he can't utilize those in a movie. I mean, I don't know. I mean, would you rather see this, or would you rather see this? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Utilize those if you have them. You got to use them.
Absolutely. Oh, Phil knows what we're talking about, right, Phil?
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah. Anyway. Overall, great movie. We love to do the review. It was a lot of fun. We hope that you keep picking movies like this where like we can argue about it because that's what this one was.
Do Total Recall if you haven't had Total Recall.
Oh,
that is a movie.
Not the remake.
No, not the remake. Not the remake. The original.
It was awful. Did you see that, by the way?
You have to see that.
I lowered myself to watch it. It was awful.
I haven't seen that.
Oh my god. No. But yeah, the first Total Recall, super good because that's what this reminded us what it.
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
I thought Demolition Man was a lot like...
There were definitely elements of Demolition Man, for sure. And this is very Total Recall-ish, but at the same time, I felt Total Recall had done a better job. I was actually shocked that this movie was done in... Would you say 95?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, but again, B-movies with the low budget, obviously, for low budget, they try their best. But, I mean, apparently in the future, everybody wears pleather and...
those hang gliding where you can actually see the wires on the hang glider.
I don't think you can see the wire. Come on, it was...
Whoa!
Them swooping in like Ewoks, right?
And the Ewok, that thing that the bad guy did to... Yeah,
the bola,
you know, when he threw it at Kurt Russell, I thought the only thing that he left out was the... and then just chucked it because that would have been freaking awesome. Seriously, they could have done better.
I don't know. I loved it. I mean, the surfing got me. Oh, jeez, right in the back of the car.
Freaking awesome.
So great. So great.
That was awesome. Anyway, yeah. It's a good movie for what it was.
I had a great time watching it. It was a great... I mean, we didn't have to spend any money on it. It was a lot of fun. Yeah. Anyway, listen.
A good time with a bottle of wine.
Yeah, good time with a bottle of wine. Listen, we had a great time watching, a great time filming it. Again, SourceFed Movie Club, thank you very much for having us on here. We love you and keep doing a great job.
Take care, guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.